Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising. Welcome to your December 2024 predictions. What does Pisces need to know for December 2024, please? Pisces, they said, you're onto something. Interesting, Pisces. It's like you're having a conversation with somebody and that's the feedback you're getting. And so maybe you have like a good idea for a business, Pisces, or I don't know, maybe you have an idea of way to make something more efficient or maybe more productive or effective. Whatever it is, Pisces, you are getting the feedback that you're onto something, and it's almost like perhaps you're waiting for confirmation from somebody to receive that feedback and get going on it. So here it is for you, Pisces. And as always, Pisces, please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, recognizing we are all on our own unique spiritual journeys and not a single soul has the same energy as you. Thank you. What else does Pisces need to know for December 2024, please? Pisces, I'm just like blah 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 blah. Okay, this is gonna go one of two ways, Pisces. Pisces, one is that perhaps you are listening to something that it's to the point that you've listened to it so many times. You know the information, Pisces. It's time to stop. You're done learning. You don't need to learn it. You already know it. Perhaps it's time to share it. It's that type of energy. Now the other side of it is you talking, and now, Pisces, permission is granted for you to take that first step forward as it relates to the action that you need to take in order to make this idea that you have, this onto something thing that you have, more of a reality, remembering that we do need to take aligned action towards our manifested desires. Thank you. What else does Pisces need to know for December 2024, please? Oh, Pisces, I feel like my dad just channeled through because he said crap or get off the pot, but he usually says the other word. My dad has since passed, but it's like, yeah, Pisces, like, let's get it moving at this point. No more talking. I always like to say to people, less talky, more worky. So for you, Pisces, less talky, more worky. Get it together. Let's get it going. Thank you. What else does Pisces need to know for December 2024, please? Oh, Pisces, interesting. You are going to feel a sense of relief, and it makes sense. You're going to feel a sense of relief when you actually do take action, because what's happening for you right now, if this resonates with you, and remember, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But if this is resonating for you, you're kind of creating your own mental exhaustion, and nobody wants to manage or deal with that. Like, I know you don't want your own mental exhaustion. I know that you want to just go for it, kind of like Nike, just do it. And when you actually do, just take the smallest action. It doesn't have to be something so dramatic. It doesn't have to be that you're jumping into the water. You can just dip your big toe in, Pisces. But when you do, you're going to give yourself a sense of relief, because what you've done is take it out of the mental and started putting it into the physical, right? And so we can obsess and obsess and obsess and obsess in the mental space, in the spiritual world. But if we never take any action, we can't bring it down to earth. We can't start bringing it into the physical. And so you're going to feel a sense of relief, and you're going to kind of take this mental pressure off yourself. It's very beautiful and super empowering, Pisces. So if you need help, let me know in the comments below what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and I can give you the first step. And I promise you it won't be something crazy or wildly out of your comfort zone. I'll give you the first easiest step. Thank you. What else does Pisces need to know for December 2024, please? Oh, Pisces. Okay. It's like, it could go to this first message, this whole kind of beginning message. They said that you're being too cautious. Like, you're being too cautious with something. And I did get two other messages for two different zodiac signs where they're like really unleashing their power. I don't even want to say you're watering yourself down. You're just, it's like you've shut the door on yourself, and all you have to do is open it. But for whatever reason, you're like, well, I don't know what's on the other side, but you do know what's on the other side, Pisces, because you're the one creating it. So just permission granted to open the door, because you're being way too cautious about whatever this is. And I think by doing that, you're psyching yourself out. And then, of course, now you're living in fear rather than faith. And then it just goes kind of spiraling. Thank you. What else does Pisces need to know for December 2024, please? Wow, this is so weird. Pisces, not weird, strange, new, something I've never experienced before. I had a vision of you, Pisces, being tied to balloons And it's like the balloons are taking you up, 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 and then you're shifting over, 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 and then you're kind of like messing with like the strings. Now it's kind of like you're like a puppet almost, but you're not a puppet, so don't get it twisted, Pisces. But it's almost like now you're messing with the strings and it's like deflating the balloons, so you like gently land yourself in a new frequency. And what an interesting message. It's like, it's almost like, kind of going back to this too cautious or whatever, it's like, do you realize maybe, Pisces, how simple that is? You just fill yourself up, kind of float yourself over, and then softly land yourself down. And so for me, that's kind of like, perhaps you're making something way more complicated than it has to be. And once again, it really does tie back to the psyching yourself out. So even though we try to switch the message, Pisces, it seems to go right back. And if you have a different interpretation, please use your intuition and discernment with that. Thank you. What else does Pisces need to know for December 2024, please? Oh, Pisces, this is the message for the month, and I'm sorry that I can't switch the message, but it's like, this is really a message. If this is resonating for you, this is really a message for you. And it's like you're going to extremes in your mind, but not in your real life. And that's kind of a tricky energy, because perhaps you have these, I mean, Pisces has a big imagination. So Pisces, you're probably going big on something, big on something. But I have to wonder, Pisces, based on everything that's been leading up to this message right here, if by going big on it, you're starting to psych yourself out, freak yourself out a little bit, and then you're building resistance. It's almost like, I'm going to dream so big, but then your dreams kind of scare you. And yeah, they say your dreams should scare you, but like not to the point where you build resistance, right? It should be more exciting. So can you, Pisces, in the month of December, and even moving forward if you have to, can you flip the scariness, the idea of it being very scary, to the idea of it being very excited, and recognize, Pisces, that unless you're super quantum leaping, unless you're going viral overnight, it's not going to be that you're just flying off the shelves. Like, it's very rare, right? And so recognize that, you know, kind of building the layers and stacking things up rather methodically is likely how it's going to go for you, and just allowing that to be. And then maybe that helps you release some of the fear and kind of let go of some of the resistance. Thank you. Pisces, what an interesting message. Please only take it if it resonates. Leave the rest behind. If you are resonating with this and you need help perspective shifting so you can release some fear and step into your faith, let me know in the comments below. If you're not sure which action to take next, let me know in the comments below. I will do my best to help you and support you. Pisces, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell when you do, so that YouTube does let you know when I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and when I upload new content. And lastly, Pisces, if you are interested in working with me, then please check out the description box